Hey, so if you clicked on this, it means you're ready to do some practice slides with memory and consciousness. Little refresher, what two study methods correlate with long and short-term retention? Quizzing and spacing. So quiz yourself as you study with your power notes and space out your study sessions. So I'm going to put the slides up front so you can easily find them. We'll do the answers in a minute. Here's the next slide. Use your pause button. Slide number 3. Moving on. Get your own answer and move on. Make sure you know these and then move on. Know the sleep disorders. Moving on. Freud's view of dreaming. Two types of stored information. Moving on. What happens after long periods of sleep deprivation? All right, so here are the practice slides with the answers. Okay, hopefully you have had an opportunity to think about this. The answer is absent-mindedness is simple lapses in attention. Transience or transientness is just the fading of memory. Memory is transient. Suggestibility, that's when the interviewer asks leading questions, and misattribution is remembering something attributed to one person when it should actually be attributed to someone else. Okay, number 2 slide. Hopefully you have your own answers. The answer is suggestibility is memory distortion, can be deliberate or inadvertent, bias, obviously that's expectations and so forth, egocentric bias and such, persistence, unwanted memories intruding. Slide number 3. The answer is circadian rhythms are controlled by the hypothalamus. Spiritual experiences, changes are observed in the temporal lobe. So how does meditation relate to the parietal lobe? The answer is the parietal lobe is really responsible for our sense of where we are in space. And obviously when you meditate, you're altering that. All right, what happens when we sleep? You do not need to know all the thetas and alphas and betas associated with each one of these stages, but you do need to know that deep sleep is delta waves, and you do need to know that REM stands for rapid eye movement, and that's where dreaming is most likely to take place. Practice slide number 6. Which of these are sleep disorders? The answer is these are sleep disorders. The others are not. What is Freud's view of dreaming? Dreams reduce psychic tension. What are two types of stored information? They are declarative, which includes episodic memory, memory for episodes, as well as semantic memory, which is memory for facts. The other type of stored information is procedural, and that is how to do stuff. And then which is explicit and which is implicit. Explicit is declarative, and implicit is another term for procedural. All right, I think this is the last one. What happens after long periods of sleep deprivation? Well, you get microsleeps. You can't help it. And you also have REM rebound. All right, I hope that was helpful. Good luck on the test.